afternoon, YouTube fans, new subscribers. Welcome aboard. Admiral Preparedness here. Went out the other day. It was kind of rainy and drooly, and figured I'd go take a look at some of these stores. They do bargains, and by Joe, I found 4 items for $4. Let's see what I got. We all have to have a way to strike a match and light a fire. So how about USA-made strike matches? There's 10 of these packages in this for $1, so they're 10 cents a piece. Not bad when you got about 32 matches per box. So you do the math. Oh, I want to mention something also. If you're going to put these in your bug out bags and you're really trying to be quiet and secure, you might want to stuff some toilet paper or tissue paper in there to stop that from giving your position away. If you're even got them in your pocket and you're out running around at night or scavenging, or you're out scouting, and that'll come through and be able to be heard by an animal or pet, but dogs especially. That'll wake them up, get them on your trail. Something that you're going to have more than one of, and I always say 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is 2, and so forth and so on, is a good quality can opener. Now this one's only $1, but yeah, you can see it has a nice sharp cutting edge. You want to have at least, let's say you have 10 cans of food, you want 1 can opener for each 10 cans of commercial off the shelf you buy at a grocery store. You know, these things can last for years and years, or they can last for about a day, and the next thing you know, you don't have a can opener. That's why I say get many of them. Don't buy those cheap silver little pink. Don't even bother. Those are so garbage. They're one-time use, if you even get them to use. I hated those things. My mother would buy them and I'd throw them away as soon as she brought them home, and give her back her money out of my own pocket because I knew they weren't going to last very long. And I'd go and get her a good one. Then we bought her finally an electric one, and we're all good to go for the 10 years that I lived there after that. But make sure it's got a big handle so you can grab it and turn it. Keep them clean. You don't want to cross-contaminate from liquid items, and then next thing you know, you get yourself salmonella, or you get yourself sick because you didn't keep these things clean. I always say leave them in the original packaging, and then wipe them down and wash them with antiseptic, back to your soap or whatever when you go to first use them. But leave them like this. That way they just can't get dinged up, and it won't cut nothing while you're storing it. Speaking about getting cuts, we all know what this stuff is. This is triple antibiotic ointment. So the good thing about this guy is you could actually, if you wanted to keep the information on the back, so you can fold the box into a square and then put it under vacuum. There are no sharp edges, and that way while it's under vacuum, you're not squishing the container on the inside, and you're also protecting it from the elements while it's in a vacuum. You're not going to allow any, earthly gases to get in there and deteriorate that material. Now, this manufacturer didn't put an expiration date or a lot on it, so you could assume that they either made a mistake in the manufacturing process, and that's why it ended up in the $1 bin at a bargain basement store. The other one is hydrocortisone cream. For all you folks out there like me who are allergic to poison ivy, sumac, and oak, we really like to have this stuff around. The itch relief is one of the things that you definitely want to have, because if you start scratching, the next thing you know, you've got a pus. Now you've got it infected, and you can die of sepsis, blood poisoning. So you don't want to have that. And of course, the same thing with this guy. If you're never going to use it, keep it under vacuum. It'll last forever. Good item to know about. And that's pretty much it. 4 items for $4. I mean, you can't beat 10 cents a matchbook for 32 each. You can't not have a triple antibacterial ointment. Now, don't go crazy with the antibiotics, because this stuff is great. And you're also going to have your hydrocortisone cream. It's not going to go bad. It's good for indefinite. But I'll tell you what will go bad, or if you don't have it, if you don't have a good can opener, you're not going to get into your food without having to do great things. And you don't want to be cutting yourself on those cans If you have those kind of can openers that open the side of the can and not pierce the top, you're even one up on that. But you're going to pay about $20 to $30 for those guys. If you got that kind of money, knock yourself out. But for us skimpers, we're trying to make sure we could do it on the dirt cheap. But like I say, 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is 2, and so forth and so on. So we're going to keep this pretty short, but you guys out there enjoy that beautiful, almost spring-like weather we're about to experience, and then stand by to stand by. Admiral Preparedness here. Thanks for subscribing. Like and make any comments you want at the bottom of the page there. Let me know what you think. If you think this is all bahooey and malarkey and all that, then let me have your 10 cents worth. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't get all bent out of shape because you critique me. Thank you. Bye.